So here's the interesting thing I have about the side quests when it comes to this game is that I agree that it does have a lot more side quests when it comes to from different Zelda games or something. And don't shoot me when I say this, but in my honest opinion, I just can't get into them. I'm sorry. Like ever since I started up this channel, I've always been about honesty and just kind of keeping to my honest feelings rather than, oh, you just have to agree to it because everybody else does. No. That's not my philosophy when I started this channel, is that I will be upfront and blunt when I need to be. Is that the side quests in this game it's true that it does have a lot and maybe other people can really get into them. But for me, there's not really anything too exceptional about them. Like when we were going back dancing with the girls and things, is that it's great and things, I can directly link a mask to another mask, like when I was using the Camaros mask right here. But here's the thing though, is that I don't know if anybody here has like played World of Warcraft or something, but these kind of quests remind me of those, is that you go to this one place and you happen to pick up this item and then you go to another place and you fulfill the quest. But here's the interesting thing about it, is that and the point that Majora's Mask players, they come up to me and say, oh, it adds to the story or something, but it just feels like, though, after the quest is done, though, it feels like a World of Warcraft quest, is that once you're done with the quest, then there's no further story development, and the quest is done, and that's it. I'm sorry, I seriously don't mean to offend any Majora's Mask players out there. Like, if that's your thing that makes the game so special for you, I'm really not trying to bash your opinion or anything. I'm just speaking my honest feelings about it. Is that... Yeah, oh shoot. Donna's second date. Nice. That's my honest feelings about it. Is that I can't get into the site. Like, there's plenty of them to go around and things, but there's not really any lasting effect or anything that just comes from them. It's just like as soon as the quest is done, then there's really no reason to really think about them anymore. And so all of that I have left is that if the side quests aren't going to do it, then all that's going to be left is the main quest. And and this is the second point I want to bring up with the side quests though too, is that side quests and things, they're great and everything, but I don't really play Zelda entirely for the side quests. I play for its main quest. Like Ocarina of Time and things, I focus on the dungeons and I focus on the story and everything. With Majora's Mask, if it's emphasized on the side quests, and I kind of think of side quests more like a dessert or something when it comes to video games, is that they're fine and things. Side quests, it's great. It adds a lot of replayability to a game. I have no problem with that part. The problem I have with it is that it's simply too much dessert. Is that if there's not enough of the main course to go around, which is one of my main gripes with Majora's Mask, is that there's dungeons and everything. Of course. There's plenty of dungeons to go around, and there's a little bit of a story and things, but if it's emphasized so much on the dessert and not the main course when it comes to a Zelda game, like, you know what I mean. Like, if you look at the other Zelda games, is that they focus a lot more on more dungeons and a lot more variety. And well, it just feels like with Majora's Mask, like when it comes to a story or something, it's just all in the dessert, and yeah, that's just really not my cup of tea. Is that I don't really play video games strictly for the side quests. I do it for the main quest, for what the game can offer on its main play. I know I'm like rambling and rolling over my words and everything, but that is honestly what I feel about it. So yeah, and that's a big reason I wanted to let's play it and everything. I guess oh shoot, oh yeah, I gotta get the Lens of Truth from the main village first, next anyways. And I'm sure a lot of people, like, when they're seeing me, like, let's playing this or something, is that, why am I doing a let's play of this, with Majora's Mask, is that, oh, actually I want to see what your guys' thoughts are about it as I go through it, like, going through the comments and things, so I can kind of understand, and see what makes this game special, like, I just want to understand it more from the general Zelda player who enjoys this game. So like even though I'm like talking about all of these things like with the side quests and everything, that encourages a conversation with somebody who might leave a comment with me and saying, well, I kind of see it this way. And like, that's great. I want to share opinions with you. So if you're like watching this video and like watching this part or something and you hear that rebuttal and you're just like, I disagree or something, and if you leave a comment, that helps me to understand a lot more about why you enjoy this game. Because if I just look at it from my personal stance and what I was just talking about with the side quest, I'm not really going to get far. You don't learn or oh, what the heck? Oh, it's Gabor. Oh, it's like that shadow right there. Like scared me for a second. It was like a wall master. I thought I was going to do it like a wall master. Yep. Yep, let's This is the thing that's going to scare me a little bit. I can't really see anything. Gabor, you're just so cool. I remember there's like ice. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. I think this bunny head is a little... Yeah, I'll try again. He's just like, oh, you just fell down into the cliff just like with that Goron guy did that I'm going to be getting the mask for. And he just doesn't question it. I love game logic. Okay, so, yeah, like, leave me your comments or something on what you think about certain things, but... Yeah, that is my honest feelings about, yeah, with Majora's Mask, is that the side quests and things, you know, it's dessert and things, you know, it's a lot of it's great tasting and things, you know, but that's not what I play Zelda for. I don't play for the side quests. I play for the dungeons and for a lot of other things, but not if it's just strictly on it. I guess it just determines on whether the side quests just do it for you or not. That's my guess. I don't know. And I guess I can bring up another argument though too. Is with the dungeons themselves, the 4 dungeons. I've heard some Zelda players say, well, it's a quality over quantity situation, is saying, well, the 4 dungeons just like make up for it. Like compared to the 8 dungeons, and I can agree with that. It's probably a fair argument or something, but I was actually talking about this with Warren or something, like when we were discussing the Snowhead Temple from Majora's Mask. Is that it may be true that that argument could be valid or something, but if I don't like the dungeon in the first place, then I think that's another story altogether. Like, it may be true that it's quality over quantity or something, but if I don't happen to like what the temple offers, or what the dungeon offers, so kind of dragging it out and making it longer and more things like that, what if I don't want it that way? Not if I don't like what the dungeon is going for in the first place. So, I think a lot of people, when they saw my... Oh, I gotta go talk to this guy. Yeah, in the top... Yeah, speak. Okay, good. Yeah, I think some people, when they were watching the top 35 Zelda dungeons, they were assuming, oh, you just hate Majora's Mask, like, just because of its dungeons. Well, that's just simply because it is Majora's Mask, but that's not actually the case. The case is that I just simply don't like them. Like, even if those dungeons were found in other Zelda games or something, they aren't dungeon things that I could really vouch for. They're just dungeon themes that I just can't really get into. They're just a little bit too, I don't know quite what the word is for it. But, yeah, that is part of the reason. And the other reason is the time limit. Is that it's not a problem for the first 2 dungeons, like when we're going to the Snowhead Temple up here. That's not a problem for me personally, but the Great Bay Temple, like, I haven't used a strategy guide. Like, I haven't beaten the game without using the strategy guide when it comes to that dungeon and the Stone Tower Temple, so that might be a problem. I think the time limit works best outside of the dungeons, but not inside them. I think they're pretty bad outside of it. Oh, hold on, I gotta go talk to this guy. Yep, don't want to lose track of you. Yep. Follow the ghost. Follow the ghost. I wonder what he was doing out there of all places. He was just kind of like stalking me, I guess. It's kind of funny that the Lens of Truth can actually see him because he's actually dead, but oh well. Don't question logic. It's just not healthy for you. Yep, come on. Let's head into the next area. lead me to the masks that will let me inhabit your body, which is very weird to say. Let's see, is he... Yep. Oh, he's over there. I keep flying right past him. Yep, so head on up. Oh, I didn't mean to zoom it out like that. Okay. I'm starting to run out of magic, too. Okay. Let's see, so I need to see here really quick, so... Need to go right. Let's see, I think it's right, left, right. Yep. I need some magic here really quick though. I don't have a whole lot to go off with. Oh, fairy helps, but not really what I'm looking for. There we go. Now we're all pumped up, ready to go. Got a few ice platforms here. Pretty simple stuff. I guess not as simple as I thought anyways. Uh-oh. Oh, yep, I made it. Sweet. It's a good thing it's like a stiff ice platform. Alright, here we go. So if I remember right, I gotta head right as soon as I get up here. Okay. Gotta go up. Then, that's right, the second one is the left. Kind of funny that these are like invisible, like the lens of truth is like supposed to see like supernatural things, but it's an invisible ladder. That's just kind of weird. I swear the logic in this game just kills me sometimes, but oh, you gotta love it sometimes. Okay, and then I think he's just right outside. Yep, here we go. Lead me to your mask. What? The Goron graveyard? Like this high up? How did those Gorons get up here? Yeah, there's your shadow. Oh, that's what that shadow was earlier. Oh! When I was like talking about the wall master and things, I remember when I was talking to Gabora, I was just like, what is that? Like a wall master or something? Oh, that makes it even stranger that I can see your shadow, but not everything else without the lens of truth. Yeah, death, I know. Death is so amazing. Yes, tell me your sad story. Okay. Okay, what medicine? Okay, so just need to do the Song of Healing. Alright, sweet. So I can finally get rid of you forever? Ooh, it's giving me a headache. What a soothing melody. Looks like it is giving you a headache. Alright. Aw, that's actually pretty cool. Ding, 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 ding. Go in peace, buddy. Just leave your mask behind so I can become you. Yep, you've left your legacy behind for me. Leave my undying feelings with you. Oh, Lyra, you should read it. I got it. I got the second out of the 3 masks I need. Which is kind of something I'm not really too enthusiastic about. And the reason is that I really can't get into the masks with this game. All you do is just punch and roll though. Okay, so I gotta pull this out. And a bunch of hot simmering water will be coming right out. Yay! Okay, so what I need to do next is I need to go get to that hot spring here in the middle of the valley. Where's the entrance though? Really don't want to waste any time. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. I gotta get rid of this fairy. Oh well. I'm gonna be stopping like right before I reach the temple, so. Alright, sweet. Got hot, springy water. Alright. Head down and then use it on that ice cube there in the middle of the plateau. In between getting to the Goron village. Alright, off I go.